morning, Bulldogs. My name is Ingrid Piñon.
My name is Mia Ortega.
And here are your announcements for today. This week, during lunch, Burbank High School is hosting a special showcase featuring our dedicated advanced placement and elective teachers. This week, long event provides students with an exciting opportunity to learn more about the diverse courses offered at our school. Teachers will be available to share insights about their classes, demonstrate what students can expect, and answer questions to help guide students in their course registration for the upcoming semester. We encourage all students to take advantage of this informative event to make well-informed decisions about their academic journey.
Today will be
VAPA and CTE, Instrumental Music Program, Color Guard, Vocal Music Program, Drama Program, and the NAF Academics.
Please come out and see what classes are available before registration for next year begins.
Now, here's a look at more classes BHS has to offer.
Hi, I'm Timna, and I'm here with Mrs. Tagata. And why do you think people should take ASL?
Well, I think people should take American Sign Language for a variety of reasons. First and most importantly, it does fulfill the language requirements for most state universities all over the country, which is amazing. What's really amazing about ASL is that it's a spatial, visual language. It's not linear like other languages that are spoken. So that's kind of special and unique. You get a better understanding of the deaf community as a whole. You understand more, the understanding of more empathy of what other people are going through. You understand their culture better. You also can have more expanded career opportunities. So whatever field you choose, you might always most likely meet a deaf person. So if you're a firefighter, you have the opportunity to sign with someone who's deaf. If you work in a hospital, or if you're a server at a restaurant, all those career opportunities, you possibly could use sign. So I think it's an amazing ability when you actually use and learn a second language. So I hope you choose ASL.
Take it slow, but it's not typical. He already knows.
Hello, I'm Mr. Collasos, and I teach AP Psychology. I've been teaching AP Psych for 20 years, and the success rate that the school has always been good. Last year we got an 80% pass rate. That was 14% above the national pass rate and 12% above the California pass rate. But don't take my word for it. Here's some of my students.
Hi, I'm Jasper. I'm one of Mr. Collasos' AP Psychology students. Mr. Collasos is a really engaging, friendly, and easygoing teacher. Not only does he communicate the material in a great way, he also connects it to personal anecdotes, current events, and online trends that make it far more understandable. You can always count on having a fun time in Mr. Collasos' class.
The workload isn't overwhelming. There's a reading each night that takes around 30 minutes at the end, and then a Quizlet that's due at the end of each term list. It's not bad. It's not a time suck at all. I'm able to handle it with 5 other APs, no problem. The only other time investments that you make is at the end of each unit. I study for around 2 hours for each unit test, and I know some people where it takes a little longer or a little shorter, so that part really depends on you.
AP Psychology teaches concepts that are applicable for everyday life, even for a high school student. For example, did you know that regular exercise actually slows the aging process? Or that getting enough sleep at night helps to invigorate your creative thinking process?
This class explains why you do what you do and how our choices affect us in the long run, and going off of that, we also learn how our body works, and it's also important for those who are interested in going into the medical field, like me, who wants to pursue child psychiatry.
All right, so hopefully we'll be able to see you next year, and as always, may the psych be with you.
I'm Alan, and welcome to our computer science program. Here, we don't just learn how to use technology, we learn how to create it.
In this class, we learn real programming skills like problem solving, logic, and how to think step by step. We work with code, debug our mistakes, and learn that failure is actually part of the learning process. Computer science is very fun, but you will bump into some mistakes, which is okay because once you figure out how to do it, it's the best feeling in the world.
Our goal isn't just to teach students how to code, but how to think critically, work collaboratively, and build confidence through problem solving.
Describe your computer science experience in 3 words.
Challenging, hard, but also fun.
The Burbank High School Instrumental Music Association invites you to their Jazz Night, an entire evening of jazz music performed by our very own Burbank High Jazz Band and special performances by USC Afro-Latin American Jazz Ensemble, Herbert Hoover Jazz Band, and Huerta Middle School Jazz Band. It's a whole Jazz Night festival. Join us for a night celebrating incredible student and collegiate jazz talent. It takes place on Saturday, January 31st at 6 p.m. in the Burbank High School Wolfson Auditorium. Tickets, bhsima.ludus.com. Student senior, $10, general, $15, reserved, $20.
Attention current 9th grade NAF students. The deadline for NAF registration has been extended to February 12th. If you haven't completed your registration yet, please be sure to do so by this new deadline. You must register to continue in the program. You can access a registration form on the NAF website under the Apply to NAF tab, or by scanning the QR code provided.
Attention seniors, Grad Night 2026 is quickly approaching. Burbank High is pleased to announce the details for Grad Night 2026 at Disney's California Adventure on Friday, May 15th, 2026 from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. The cost is $170. Grad Night tickets will go on sale on Monday, February 2nd.
CSF, California Scholarship Federation membership, please pick up an application form from Ms. Wu, room 1333. Complete the form and have it approved before turning it in to Ms. Shilachi at the student store during nutrition or lunch with your $10 club dues. Applications are due Tuesday, February 3rd for freshmen, Wednesday, February 4th for sophomores, Thursday, February 5th for juniors, and Friday, February 6th for seniors. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Wu.
The dance program proudly presents its annual Senior Showcase featuring performances created and performed by the class of 2026.
This show will highlight original choreography and performances by Advanced Dance 3 and the Unleashed Varsity Dance Team, along with additional senior performances.
Join us Friday, February 6th and Saturday, February 7th at 7 p.m. in the Wolfson Auditorium for this exciting evening of dance and creative expression.
Tickets are $10 with an ASB card, $15 for general admission, and $25 for VIP seating.
Be sure to come out and support our seniors.
In College and Career Center news.
Service hour update. All service hours that were turned in before the winter break have been updated in Aries. They can be viewed in Aries under Student Info, Activities and Awards. Seniors. Deadline to turn in hours for service learning recognition is Friday, April 17th, 2026. Don't see your hours or have any questions? Please see Ms. Miranda in the Career Center during her office hours.
Attention seniors. CSU application deadlines, while many school deadlines have passed, many are still open. February 15, CSU East Bay. March 2nd, CSU Channel Islands. May 1st, CSU Humboldt. For application information, go to calstate.edu/apply. Also, link your applications through your CCGI Clever account. Visit the Career Center Google Classroom for links to apply.
Attention seniors, now is the perfect time to start applying for scholarships. Check out BUSD scholarship page for opportunities. They are listed by the month they expire. View the scholarship search engines. There are also local scholarship opportunities that are being posted as they arrive. See Mrs. Miranda in the Career Center if you have any questions.
Okay, Bulldogs, that's it for today's VHS TV video announcements.
On behalf of the cast and crew of VHS TV, thank you for watching.
And always remember, it's great to be a Bulldog.